JB Bickerstaff talked about the Cavs getting that defense going. They won 8 in a row, then they lost 5. Now they've won 3 straight. And really, it's the defense that kind of sets the tone.
What I think is all of our stuff works together, right? Our offense helps our defense helps our offense. In that stretch, I know people want to talk about our defense, but our offense wasn't helping us. We were playing at a tempo that, just isn't good for us. So we need to be able to slow the game down, control the game, put people in the proper spots, have great floor balance, and make teams go against our half-court defense. If you have to go against our half-court defense, you're going to be in for a tough time. So our offense is just a bigger problem in that stretch as our defense was.
And Sam, what he's saying is we can't play too fast because our half-court defense is really good.
Yeah, well, and that's true. And he made a good point is sometimes we always talk about how the defense leads the offense, but sometimes the offense also will result in better defense. Anybody who's played basketball will tell you once I start making shots and start feeling good, then it energizes you and you play defense harder. The key is to remember for any basketball player, but for the Cavaliers particularly, is when the shots aren't dropping, when things aren't going smoothly on offense, you're kind of out of sorts offensively, you can always make up for it at the other end. You can make the other team's life difficult as possible at the other end. And, for portions against the Hawks, who are obviously a very good team, probably be battling with the Cavs for a top 4 seed in the East, things were kind of clunky there for the Cavs a little bit offensively in the first half from time to time. But to their credit, they just kept defending, kept after it, kept playing with energy, and eventually that wore the Hawks down. And I was kind of waiting for the Cavs to wear down because they had just played the previous night against the Heat, but that ended up being a blowout. So it seemed to offer them, we can push it a little harder because even though we had a game last night, we had some rest. So, the biggest thing for them is, continue to play, as Coach Bickerstaff alluded, continue to play playoff-style basketball all season long. And that's grind it out when you have to, when the shots and the offense isn't clicking. Grind it out at the other end and give yourself a chance to win by keeping the game close. So, to their credit, they've done that all season. You don't see the Cavs getting blown out. You see them fighting to the finish. Even when they don't finish strong, they've been in just about every game.